Hi, welcome to Dynamic English Academy. My name is Dr. Anwar. Today we are going to learn how to use past sentences in daily conversation. So here, as you can see, let me show you this. So as you can see it on the screen, the first thing which I want to tell you here that what is past tense? What is past simple basically? So past simple is anything which you have done in the past, and any work which you did before now and completed it, that is called past simple. So let me tell you how it works, how we make past sentences. So for that, the first thing what you need to do is you need to have uh, verb forms, because in past simple sentences we use past form of the verbs. So let's say, like for example, go matlab jana, and the past form of this is went. So instead of saying I go yesterday, we need to say I went yesterday. Like I came, I woke up, I spoke, I listened, I ate. So all these words are past form of verbs. Now, the most important thing is that do we use only past form of the verbs in past sentences? No, that's not true. Sometimes we use simple base form of the verbs as well, like these ones, and usually in questions and negative sentences we use these verbs, which is the base form of the verbs. Now we need to learn how to know the second form of the verb. So for that, I would like to give you an idea, and the idea is like if you divide it into two categories: regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular and irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are those verbs that we don't have a system for how to make its past form of the verb, like run, ran, know, knew, fly, flew. But regular verbs are those verbs we can easily make past form of that, like liked, cook, cooked, listen, listened, play, played. Means we just use ed at the end of the word and it becomes past form of the verb. Now I would like to tell you that there are two different types of simple past sentences. One is sentence with action, and another one is sentence without action. Sentence with action, of course, as you can understand with that if there is any action involved in that, then we use past form of the verb. But if there is no action involved, like मैं एक teacher था, so we cannot use second form of the verb with that. Let's look at these words which are without, I mean these sentences which are without action, like I was a student, or he was late, or they were sad, or we were there. So if you see like what kind of words, what kind of sentences are these, you can see there is no verb, no action here. A student is not an action, late is adjective, sad is adjective, there shows the place, but it is not an action. So if there is no action, we cannot make past form of the verb. We can make the normal sentences. So for that, what we do is we use was or were in the sentences. If subject is singular, अगर काम करने वाला अकेला है, then we use was, and if it is plural, then we use were. And this is how we make sentences without action, when there is no action. And that is normally affirmative sentence, which is positive, that talks about positive sentences. Unlike where sentences are like with action, where work is involved, जहाँ पे काम हुआ, like I went, मैं गया, he spoke, उसने बोला, they laughed, वो लोग हंसे, we thought, हम लोगों ने सोचा. So these are the sentences where action words are used, and that is possible that we can make past form of that. And as I explained, regular and irregular, you can see laughed is the only regular verb here, and rest of them are irregular. Go, went, speak, spoke, think, thought. These are irregular verbs. So we need to learn how to make these past forms. And yeah, I wanted to just uh, make the lesson so you can understand how we teach English. अब यहाँ पे देखिए, there are three different types of sentences: interrogative, affirmative, and negative. Now we need to understand what are these sentences. Very simple. Interrogative are question sentences. Interrogative जो होता है वो question sentence होता है, और questions में हम second form नहीं लगाते, उसमें हम did लगाते हैं. And similarly negative में भी हम second form नहीं लगाते, इसमें भी did not लगाते हैं. Only affirmative sentence में हम second form लगाते हैं, यानी past form of the verbs. So here you can look at this like, what did you eat yesterday? It's a question, and it's a question of simple past, and you can see here I have used eat, which is the first form of the verb, base form of the verb. But here, which is without action, where were you